Oh, well, howdy, and welcome to another postcard from Morehead. I'm Larry Dixon, and today we're talking about some fun food facts. And today I want to introduce you to a man. You know his name, you've seen it printed on boxes that line the grocery store shelves, and the chances are you have eaten some of the products that bear his name. He was the first true food influencer long before influencer became a thing. This man was born in Bowling Green, Kentucky in March of 1880. He was the son of a former Confederate soldier. In 1898, he took a job with the Wells Fargo Express Company, which required him to move out west. It was 7 years later that he married Florence Chafin. The couple moved to Chicago, where he took a job with a local printing and advertising company that required him to travel across the United States. During his extensive travels, he would stop at various restaurants, taverns, hole in the wall, and he compiled a list of superior eating places. He was so impressed by many of these dining establishments and shocked at others. At a time when health departments weren't widely available to inspect restaurants, this man would ask to visit the kitchen, where he would anonymously make his own inspection. His humorous opinions became the basis for his guidebooks that he created. In 1935, he compiled a list of 167 restaurants across 30 states. This list he sent out with his Christmas cards to family. As he lengthened the list, he shared it with others. This resulted in people by the hundreds wanting a copy before they began their travels. So after selling 1,000 copies for $1 each, this still had not satisfied the request for his culinary wisdom. So it was in 1937 when he self-published his first book, Adventures in Good Eating. This man's seal of approval was not easy to obtain, because he critiqued not only the cleanliness, but the taste of the food and the presentation. One such listing in 1939 edition read, Corbin, Kentucky, Sanders Court and Cafe, Junction 25 and 25E, 1/2 mile north of Corbin, open all year except Xmas. A very good place to stop en route to Cumberland Falls or the Great Smoky Mountains. Continuous 24-hour service, sizzling steaks, fried chicken, ham, and hot biscuits. Lunch, 50 cents to $1. Dinner, 60 cents to $1. It was in the late 1940s, early 50s, he wrote a newspaper article or a column that was published 3 times a week across the country. By now, you may have surmised the man is Duncan Hines. Yes, Duncan Hines was a real person. In 1952, his first venture into the culinary area introduced Duncan Hines bread. The next year, 1953, he sold the rights to his name to Hines Park Foods, which licensed the Duncan Hines name to several food-related businesses. Within a short time, Duncan Hines introduced cake mixes, which were marketed across the nation along with other items under his name. The guidebook was discontinued in 1962. Duncan Hines returned to Bowling Green in 1939, where he lived until his death until March of 1959 of lung cancer. Duncan Hines products still line the shelves across America today. As Paul Harvey would famously say, now you know the rest of the story. I'm Larry Dixon, and this is A Postcard from Morehead.